A very good morning, friends. Today we will discuss about an cholesterol degradation. So in the degradation of cholesterol, it will give bile acids, then it gives vitamin D, and it is responsible for synthesis of steroid hormones. So it is a precursor for these three compounds: bile acids, vitamin D, and steroid hormone. Coming to the bile acid synthesis, with the help of hydroxylase enzyme, this cholesterol is converted into hydroxycholesterol. With the help of important enzyme, that is hydroxylase. It is converted into 7-hydroxycholesterol. Now, through several steps, this 7-hydroxycholesterol, it is converted into cholic acid and chenodeoxycholic acid. Which on conjugation with glycine and taurine gives glycocholic acid or glycocholate and taurocholate. Similar here, it gives glycochenodeoxycholate or taurochenodeoxycholate. So these substances, after conjugation with glycine and taurine, they are known as primary bile acids. So these are the primary bile acids. Now these primary bile acids on deconjugation and dehydroxylation, they are converted into deoxycholic acid and lithocholic acid. So these are the secondary bile acids. These are the primary bile acids. These glycocholate, taurocholate, glycochenodeoxycholate and taurochenodeoxycholate, they are primary bile acids, and this deoxycholic and lithocholic, they are secondary bile acids. So important function of bile acids in our body, it forms the bile salt, that is sodium and potassium salt of this glycocholate, taurocholate, glycochenodeoxycholate and taurochenodeoxycholate. They form the bile salts, and bile salts help in the digestion and absorption of lipid. So it is an important function of bile salt in our body. So this cholesterol is converted into hydroxycholesterol, which gives cholic acid, which get conjugated and gives the primary bile acids. They are on deconjugation and dehydroxylation, they are converted into secondary bile acid. So this is the first product, that is bile acid. Cholesterol act as a precursor for bile acids. Now coming to the second, that is the vitamin D synthesis. In vitamin D synthesis, the cholesterol which is present in the skin in the form of 7-dehydrocholesterol. So 7-dehydrocholesterol, it is present in the skin. It is activated by the UV rays. So UV rays activates this 7-dehydrocholesterol and converts this 7-dehydrocholesterol into cholecalciferol, which with the help of 25-hydroxylase, this reaction occurs in the liver. With the help of 25-hydroxylase, this cholecalciferol, it is converted into 25-hydroxycholecalciferol. which on 1-alpha hydroxylase, it is in the kidney, it is converted into 1,25 dihydroxy cholecalciferol. So another name is calcitriol. So calcitriol, it is an active form of vitamin D, vitamin D3. So it is an active form of vitamin D which is synthesized from the 7-dehydrocholesterol in the skin, then liver and kidney. There is synthesis of calcitriol from the cholesterol. Now coming to the third, that is the steroid hormones. So cholesterol act as a synthesis for the cortisol. It is responsible for synthesis of cortisol. Then it is useful in the synthesis of mineralocorticoid, that is aldosterone. It is responsible for synthesis of sex steroids, which includes estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, etc. So these are the steroid hormones which are synthesized from the cholesterol. So cholesterol act as a precursor for three important compounds, that is bile acids, vitamin D and steroid hormones. So this is all about the degradation of cholesterol. Thank you all of you. Keep watching.